walk that talk. How many of us do this? Do we follow what we preach? And do we preach what we follow? Let me narrate a real life incident from my life. Over 2 years ago, I, along with my 2 kids, went on a short holiday to Delhi. When one visits Delhi on a holiday, the temptation to visit Agra cannot be resisted. And Agra is synonymous with that huge monument called the Taj Mahal. So we went to Agra, we visited the Taj, we went around, we saw the Yamuna river, and then we sat. I was staring at that monument and I was wondering what makes this so special to be classified as one of the wonders in the world. And then something happened. I must now tell you that it was the end of May, where sun beats so hard on all the people, especially in the north. People who live in the north and who have been to the north know this well. So now, one person walked towards me, and there was a small boy, say about 5 or 6 years old, who was with him. He came straight to me, and before I could look up, he said, "Can I have some water?" And we had a bottle of water, which was filled with 3/4 of water. I was hesitant, and I said no. He was taken aback because he didn't expect this blunt reaction from me. He said, "It is for my kids. Can you please give me?" I said, "No, I also have kids and I have to take care of them because I have to go back to the bus and they'll need water." So disappointed, he walked back. I could feel the pain in the eyes of the little child. My 2 kids were startled with a puzzled look. They asked me, "Dad, why didn't you give water to them?" Well, I said, "Because I have to take care of you people." This incident was almost forgotten. The next day, we went to a place called Akshardham in Delhi. That's a huge temple. There was a sickening crowd. And even for depositing the mobile phone, one had to stand in a queue. And that took nearly 1 hour. So I asked my children to wait. And I stood in the queue. And I deposited my cell phone and I walked back. Then there was a huge queue to enter the temple. By that time, my little daughter was already exhausted. She was feeling claustrophobic. And she said, "I'm very thirsty, I want water, I'm very thirsty, I want water." I looked around and I saw that the person next to me was having a bottle of water. So I asked him, "Can I have some water for my daughter?" He was hesitant to start with. Then there was a friend of his who said, "Please give." Then he gave it. My daughter drank water, my son drank water, and I also had a sip. At that point of time, my 2 children looked at me, and there was a lot of meaning in that expression. My conscience pricked me. I thought, I call myself as a very compassionate person, caring person, and I always care for people. But here I was, when approached by a man to have water for his child, I bluntly refused. And the next day the same thing was repeated, but this time somebody who never claims publicly that he is very compassionate offered water. So what does this show? When it comes to us, we become selfish. And ladies and gentlemen, let us all avoid this. And the next time, or right from that moment, whenever something like this happens, Whenever I was tested, I remembered Agra, Akshardham, the little child, and the gentleman who offered water. Let us be compassionate, irrespective of the situation we are in. Thank you.